they told me to sell life insurance. At that time, I was still an engineer. Engineer sell life insurance. But remember, I know my mom's 100,000, I lost. I said, I will do anything legal. So I asked him, what do you do next? He said, go sell to anybody 3 feet away. So I sell everybody 3 feet away. So I walk in here, people walk. I say, Alec, go sell this application. I go sell application, I sign it in, and then when I come back, where's the check? I give out the paper check, and then prepare the check, and where's the signature? So this is how I started many years ago. And then because of this, I have to go make a lot of sell myself. Make your signature and check. So I get back to Juan, and Juan do everything. Okay? And you know what? Oh, there's a cup here. Okay. See, I'm only 10 minutes. How many minutes? 7 minutes left. Okay. Let me show the number, okay? Okay, yesterday I think I got 9, number 1. Yeah. Okay, don't worry. That's history. Okay, this is the number. This is a whole company, including T-Mobile.
Oh my God.
Okay, for the last how many years? January, this is a record we can get. Not much we can get. The most we get in 2.5 years. The last 2.5 years, my personal production, including T-Mobile. 4.3 million personal. This is the whole product, whole company, including T-Mobile, okay? And this is my also.
Okay.
Yeah, forget this. Okay. Two and a half years, I sold 3.1 million target premium.
Target.
I always overfund, haven't overfund. This is just a target, okay? And then this is an annuity. Oh, this is an annuity retirement policy. I did. Sorry, I'm number 1 in the whole company. I put about 15 million, 54 million in 54 million asset under retirement, okay? And then after I sell the retirement, they want to buy insurance. After they buy insurance, they want to buy more annuity. Chicken and beef, chicken. Okay, he said, make sure so that consistent work ethic. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to show you my schedule. This is my schedule. Yeah, take a picture. Put it on. You know how many hours I get my 160, right? 160. I work 80 hours a week. 80 in WFG. 80 hours a week. Okay, 80 hours a week. I have to go shopping too. You make money, you have to spend money. Or you spend money first, then you go make money. You spend all your money, then you go make money. Right? Yeah. Otherwise, you cannot go to heaven. You have to make money to go to make money, spend money, go to heaven. Okay? You have to help American economy. You see that, right? Okay, you take a picture already? Put in the bathroom. Okay, next. 5 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Okay, consistent work ethic. Okay, put it this way. I work 6 days a week. I work 7 days a week. Every day I'm in the office. Okay, let me tell you. Every WFG, more time. You know, a lot of people only work 2-3 hours a week. Go to BPM and go home. BPM and go home. It doesn't work. You have to tell the truth. When I was signed away a few more minutes, okay. When I was signed at the beginning, I worked full-time in WFG and part-time in my engineer. Because engineer will lay you off someday. Engineer is a part-time job. I know some of you are nurse, right? A nurse,
Yeah.
right? Your nurse job is a part-time job. WFG is a full-time job. You see it? 50 hours a week in WFG. And 30 in your nurse. Seriously. Because you know why? Very soon, AI robot will replace all the nurse. I do fast, okay? Okay, forget this. Okay, I meet. Oh, he moves slowly. I meet 10 people a week. And I close them. I don't just talk to them. You know what? When I talk to people, wait 2 more minutes. Okay, when I talk to them, you know, one more comment. When I talk to them, I don't sell. I talk story. I give story. For example, in 1998, my mom Alzheimer in Hong Kong. I went to Hong Kong for 7 years to get my mom. I disappeared for 7 years. Good thing one son to get my team. I said override 600,000 a year that time. Good thing you have the good upline. Good upline. Okay. Take care of my team. When I come back, I remember my mom was Alzheimer, long-term care. I came back 2007 when my mom went somewhere. Okay. I don't have to pay back the CD. Remember the CD? My mom Alzheimer. So, where's my money? I said, I pay you back. When I see people, I don't sell. I talk story. I talk story. I say, you know what? My mom Alzheimer. And then it cost me $1 million for long-term care. Really? I said, yes. They said, how about you? You're $1 million yet? No. Open account, long-term care. Personal sell 1,000 long-term care case. Sorry, you translate a bit out of it. So they give me, because I did 1,001 cases. Okay, so they give me this for what? I don't know what. Okay. One more minute. Okay. The whole thing. Okay. Whatever you do, make sure you bring money home twice a week. Get your license, bring money home twice a week. You join the company, you don't bring money home, you are wasting your time, right? So make sure you work. Okay, put this in 160 hours a week. You spend maybe 50, 60 hours in WFG. You have to spend 1/3 of your time in WFG. You don't have to quit your job. 1/3 your full-time job, but full-time considered part-time. You'll be replaced anyway, someday. No job. Then 30%, 50 hours in WFG. This is how I do it. When I join the company, I do this one. 50, 30, 30, 30. Everybody in this room, if you go full-time, you'll beat me. Seriously, because you're smarter than me. Okay, so bring money home. Okay, yeah, the last one. Oh, where's last one? Yeah, give me 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Okay. Listen, AI is our future. You agree?
Yeah.
Most of the job will be replaced. Warehouse job, other job will be replaced. And I don't worry about you. I worry about your children. You know, I got 4 daughters. My younger one, 23. I plan for to retire by 28. Anybody think about retirement by 28? Yes. You need to plan for your children. And I plan it retirement for my grandchildren too. Because my grandchildren have no job in the future. Your grandchildren have no job in the future. You see that? So you need to work hard for your next, one more time, generation. Okay, go full time. Go full time, WFG. Don't come part time. When you work part time, nobody trusts you. Because they are afraid to die before they die. No business, okay? Yeah, okay. No more time. Okay. Thank you.
A lot of people. Full time, part time.
Summary. Alec Chan joined the business because he owed money to his mom. I joined the business because I had to give money to my mom. What is your reason? Very important. Please write it down. The moment you have a reason to fight, you always find a way. But it's important for you to write it down, never forget the reason why you joined the business. Listen, there is thousands of people that need our help. Thousands, millions. So I have a question for you. How do you feel about recruiting? I love recruiting. You have no idea. I love recruiting. How about you?
I love recruiting.
It doesn't sound like you love recruiting.
I love recruiting.
I think you're afraid. Are you scared about recruiting?
Yes.
How do you feel confident on recruiting? That's a good question, right? How do I build confidence? Well, you have to know your products, yes. But you also have to know what the process, how helpful people. The moment you understand the tools we have, and how we save people's future, families' future, you want to recruit everyone. Like, every single day. So the next set of people that I'm going to introduce, guess what? They're going to talk about solutions for all. So that means, if I was going to write this down, solution for all to recruit. Because the moment you understand your PFS, your personal financial strategy, the amount of money you need in order to achieve your goals, you have no choice but to join our business. Because we provide for you. We help you achieve those goals. We not only show you how to, have a clear plan for a financial, successful life, but we show you the way to get there. And these amazing trainers, these big leaders, I like to call them also, they're very strong doing this. So you want to pay attention to the next session to talk about solutions for all in the process of helping families. So with that being said, please, let's welcome Mark Wynn, Jefferson Miller, my upline leader, Kimmy Lee, and Brian Wayne to the stage.
My name is Kimmy Lee, and I've been in this company now for 29 years. By the way, I got permission to join last 5. I joined this company because I believe in the financial education, and I love the products that we share. And what is so unique about our system is that, we don't really just sell people the products, because a lot of people already have products out there. Isn't that true? Yeah. But you know what? We really educate them. Oh, can I get an English Saving Your Future book on stage, please? So we have the Saving Your Future book in so many different, in so many different languages, not only in Vietnamese, in Spanish, right? But also in Chinese, and now we also have it in English, right? And so you know what is so powerful? We don't sell products. We truly educate people. Am I correct? And so we educate them about our financial foundation, okay? Just like building a house, you've got to build it from the ground up. You've got to make sure you have proper protection, right? In the event of death, disability, okay? Also, what about, you've got to make sure you pay off your debt, okay? As well as build an emergency fund, at least 3 to 6 months. And also make sure that you save and invest for the long run, okay? And so we're gonna kick it off by sharing with you about our diversified platform and diversified products, both in Canada and the US.
All right, thank you, Kimmy. All right, hey guys, my name is Mark Brenda. I'm from Canada, guys. There comes some Canadians in the house. I've been in this business way too long, and so actually I was joking with Will Fuller. I was saying that when I grow up, I want to be as handsome as Will, and he looked back and he says, I want to be as young as you, right? And so I'm a lot younger than I look, Will, and so I've been in the business for 21 years, and just like Kimmy, I joined the business because I just felt my family needed the financial education that every family deserves, right? And within 3 to 6 months, I was so blown away by the financial education that I made a decision to really make this a full-time career for myself. And so today, what I want to share with you is just an example of one of the case studies of a family that we have helped in Canada. And what I want to say as I get started is that just like for most of our clients and for our business is a progression, it's a process, right? It doesn't happen over one meeting or one appointment, it doesn't happen overnight. And just like for our clients, we build their financial foundation over a process, over years, over time. Isn't that true? True. And so, this is a PFS that we have of just a client of mine, and I changed the name. It's Jack and Jill Chan here, and they have a son named Jackie Chan too. So, but this family, I remember when we first sat down with them, they didn't have any kids. They had a very simple situation. They wanted to grow their emergency funds, wanted to pay off their student loans, get some proper protection. They wanted to be debt-free, even including that mortgage, or besides the mortgage, and have some kids and start investing within the first few years. And so when they started with us, this is kind of what their situation looked like, guys. Okay, I'll zoom in a little. So, the husband and wife, they had just finished their postgraduate degrees. The wife was an occupational therapist, the husband an optometrist. So they went to school as Canadians in the US. You can imagine how expensive that was. They had over 6-figure student loan debt, and so they wanted to pay that off. And so really, they had a mortgage, and a lot of savings, $50,000 in savings. But as you can see, they had no investments and no insurance in place. I mean, up until that point, they were really just situation of your client, guys, and these were some of their goals. What would some of you guys recommend? What do you think they need? Throw it out there, guys. What are some things that you think they would need? Some insurance, right? What else? Estate planning, retirement planning, I hear that, right? Yeah, that's all the things they needed, right? And so, if you take a look at the financial foundation, this is what it looked like. Okay, really, no investments, not much of anything. This is their goal. They had a simple goal that they wanted to have about 10 times their income for life insurance, about 2 times their income for living benefits. They want to double up their emergency fund to $100,000, and they wanted to have about 20 years of income, $10,000 a month, right? Times 20, times 12 times 20. So 2.4 million is what they needed. They want to retire at age around 60, so that would require around $2,000 a month of savings, okay? And so what do we do for them? It's very much a process I want to show you. You know, when we first sat down with him I'm gonna zoom in here. So in 2010, this was what we started off with. We set up a universal life for the husband in Canada, a critical illness insurance for $250,000, and the wife another $200 into a UL, and another $56 for a critical illness, some living benefits in case they got sick. And $100 and $200 for a tax-free saving account. That's kind of like a Roth IRA here in the US. And so that was $1,000 a month was really what they were putting aside, right? And so the key though is that you gotta do those follow-ups, right? You gotta, every year or every 2 years, you gotta do those annual reviews. And for this client, that was the case. What you notice is that every few years, you know, they would kind of add a plan or increase their savings. You know, few years later, they added a disability insurance plan, right? And then they added a little bit more into their TFSA. They had a couple kids, so they added $100 into their RESP plans. And then a few years later, right, they increased their tax-free saving account. Let me move out there. And then they started a spousal RSP. Then they opened up a universal life for the 2 boys. And so as you can see, over time, they're adding accounts, right? Eventually, over time, they just kept on saving more and more. You see, what I started to realize in this business is that it's not so much important the amount that you start off with, guys. The key is the habit, right? And then your job is to keep on following up, maybe every 6 months, every year, to make sure that they're increasing that habit a little bit at a time, right? And that's what we did for this family. And over time, they went from being able to save $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000 to $3,000, and the last few years, about $5,000 a month, guys. You know, added up right now, this is all the values that they have in their current accounts for me. They have they went from having 0 insurance and 0 investments to having almost $500,000 of savings with us, guys, and over $3.3 million of insurance. Right? Okay, so. And as you guys can see, you know, it's a diversified platform that we have. We don't just sell one product. You gotta keep on saying that with clients, and over time, as the situation changes, the needs changes, they'll need more and more for their family. Right? I'll show you one last thing here. You know, and you know, we don't only set up good plans for families, but you know, we can show them how to really get the money growing for them. This is the client's tax-free savings account right there, right? And you know, this is one of the accounts that we switched and we took over for them, and this is kind of like the return over time, right? About 11% return within the last 5 years here. Same thing with the RST, about a 10% rate of return too. So guys, we offer amazing products for amazing profit marketers that can help a family have a holistic financial plan. The key is our job is to keep on showing up and keep on doing those client reviews. Keep on showing them that there's more that we can probably help them with. And over time, when you earn that trust, they'll open up and they'll give you more. Do they always kind of open up and tell you everything up front? No. Do they always hand you all the money up front? No. You know, over the years, they kind of threw in lump sums along the way too, right? As they realized, you know what, they saw the good return, and when they saw the return that they liked, they would hand more money to you. And that's the way it works, guys, right? So sometimes when they say no to one thing, it doesn't mean no forever, guys. You gotta do that follow-up, all right? And so I'm gonna pass it on to my other Canadian friend here, Woody from Toronto, guys. Give it for Woody.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, WFG. My name is Woody Boy, and I'm from Toronto, Canada. Any Canadians in the house? I wanted to start off my introduction on the diversified platform with this. If you were listening this morning, with how we actually gone through this journey of financial education, back in 2015, we actually launched the Saving Your Future book, and then in 2016, which was my birth year here in WSB, that's when the workshop book actually was born. And it was also 8 years ago, exactly 8 years ago, that I was sitting at section 11, and this actually changed my life, because when I came here in this organization, attending my first convention, I was still very skeptical because I knew that this organization was just like a one-trick pony. And I have been proven so wrong with that convention because of this workshop book. This workshop book has magnified WFG and WSB's mission of no families left behind because of our diversified platform in terms of products and financial concepts. And that is the reason why it's an honor and pleasure to share with you that there is not only the life insurance side, but we also are helping people on how to build a strong financial foundation. But let me touch on what Mark actually just mentioned about on the life insurance side, because what if, just what if, a person that you're helping has actually some pre-existing conditions? Isn't it that our philosophy is no families left behind? And I wanted to introduce to you this guy that I actually met just last month, actually 2 months ago, and his name is Byron. We did his personal financial strategy, and this is how it looks like, okay? It's a good thing that there's no, like, here, any Byrons in the house? No? Okay, I thought so. So Byron and Carmelas are spouses to each other, and then they actually have four kids. And as you can see here, all concerns, financial concerns, check. Even with their goals, they have big dreams, such as getting proper protection for themselves, start paying off debts, increasing cash flow for more savings, and start saving for a house. Even in the 1 to 5 year period, aside from purchasing a house, they wanted to start saving for early retirement, start saving for parents' education, and then even travel the world. And you'll see here that in more than 5 years, fully paid off debts, fully funded education for Cameron, purchased rental properties, and continue to travel the world. This person is actually an IT manager in one of the government agencies, and he's actually earning $4,800 with his wife, who's a pharmacy assistant, earning $2,400. In total, you would see that they are actually earning a total of $7,647. But wait till you see this. The total expenses is actually $4,454, and well, I've validated that these are all legit and like necessary expenses. But you will see here that the picture is so grim when it comes to savings. You will see that this guy, Byron, is actually saving $800 a month and only had $1,100. I guess that Byron has just started saving, but you'll notice that the reason why he doesn't have enough savings is because of a lot of debts. He is actually putting in $2,700 just to actually pay off debts. How would you feel if you were actually that person receiving your net income every month, and what happens is $2,700 is actually eaten up by debts? Of course, we have to build a strong financial foundation for this person, so that's why we started off with proper protection. But guess what? Unfortunately, just hot off the press, in June, he was actually declined by the insurance company for a fully underwritten product. And you'll see here that, we'll just pull up here. Okay, here you go. You will see here that he was actually not able to get life insurance. So if you were the problem solver, the financial educator, what would you do? It's a good thing that we have the workshop book, and guess what? Here in this workshop book, it actually talks about simplified life insurance. If you're listening intently in our workshop number 3 on proper protection, we are able to insure people with pre-existing conditions, and that is the reason why this person was able to get approved for $500,000 just for term 10, just to teach people, just to teach Byron on how to pay off his debts. And guess what? Like just with $199 a month, he has actually already covered the family just because of the simplified life insurance. Now, I wanted to also share with you another thing. Let's do a little exercise, shall we? In this PFS, I wanted you to guess, how many years do you think that Byron and Carmela would be able to pay off their $115,000 in debt? Any guess? 20? 50? Any takers? Ding, ding, ding. Right? So what I did was I actually used the calculator from WSB, and guess what? When I put all of the debts all in one place here, you'll be able to see that the current payment plan of $2,728 with $116,000, they will be debt-free in 9.5 years, just based on the way how they're paying off their debts right now. However, if you actually apply the debt roll-up strategy from our workshops, guess what? From 9.5 years, Byron and Carmela will be debt-free in 3.6 years. And guess what? We've actually saved the family 5.9 years in just paying off their debts. And guess what? With that $2,700, once they've paid off their debts, at the end of the 9.5 years, assuming a 5% rate of return, they'll be able to have $202,000 of savings. Isn't that amazing? And that is the reason why, guys, I say that as we build a strong financial foundation, our organization, WSB and WFG, is so diversified that we are able to really provide them all the solutions. As a financial educator, as a licensed professional, from life protection, from critical illness, disability, health and dental, group benefits, and travel insurance, we also have other investments such as segregated funds and annuities and mutual funds in the form of RSPs, TFSAs, and the like. And we also have other products, as you can see here right now. So that is why, for me, I would say that no family is left behind with a very diversified platform in terms of our products and financial solutions. So with that said, it gives me much excitement to share with you a person who, to actually introduce to you a person who would be able to share with us on the US side of things. So please help me welcome Mr. Brian Wang.
Okay, thank you. So very wonderful for Canada side, right? So how many people from US side? So basically, just a quick introduction to myself. My name is Brian Wang, in the business for 12 years. I was an engineer. You know, how many people was an engineer before? Or in engineer right now? How many? How many people know engineer? Okay, so basically today I will quickly show you how we help other people besides the people on debt roll-up, some basic saving, but we have many solutions suitable for everyone. Okay, and this one is a typical engineer market for my, since I came from the Bay Area, right? I came from Gold Street Financial Center, okay? So we have a lot of engineers, they know stock, they have a stock option, ESPP, all these things, right? The stock in the last 10 years, they grow a lot. Now people see the more money go, when more market go up, they feel more nervous, right? If you notice the market today, how much the market dropped today? Nasdaq dropped 4% today. Everyone knows? Maybe you focus on the convention, right? You didn't notice. But I will show you the real case, so we help people do a financial foundation, okay? So for privacy, I remove the name. So we just call Paul and Jane, okay? And they are very typical family in the Bay Area. The husband is 50 years old, wife is 46. But the husband is engineer in a very top high-tech company, okay? And the wife is a dentist. Both of their income is a 1 million income, okay? It's a very good company, a very good family in the Bay Area. And they have 2 young kids. One is just entered the college, which they pay full tuition because they don't qualify for any financial aid. And then they have another kid, 2 years later, a daughter will go to college again. So those are the financial situation, and after years of accumulation, they want to see the purpose is they want to do the estate tax planning and also retirement planning. No matter how much money you have today, you still worry about any market uncertainty. Is that true? Right? You want to say, I want to have some certainty. So that's the situation I want to see. So everyone shout, that's their situation. They have the value in Bay Area. 3 million is like a typical house, okay? But they have a 2 million in that house as a mortgage. And they have a like a ESPP, due to the last 2 years stock growth, have 1.5 million. They have done saving and checking about half million. Okay, they put there, they don't know what to do. And they have a 3 million in the retirement account due to their company stock. They can do the self-directed IRA. And then they have each of them, they have a little bit protection feeling, right? Each of them have 1 million when their kids are just born. Okay, so their term almost expire in 4 or 5 years. So they have a 20 years term for each, 1 million each. And they have a rental property, 2 million, they bought a few years ago. Now still have a 1 million in debt. So total asset, they have a 2 million, and they have a total mortgage, all the liability in 3 million. They don't have something like a student loan, car loan, they don't have this. But they do have those very high monthly expenses, almost like 23,000, which come from like a mortgage, right? Their rent mortgage, and they have their property tax. And they have some grocery as well as school tuition. They have 2 second kids will be in the college in a few years. So in that case, they will double the tuition because they don't get any financial aid anyway. So in this case, the monthly saving they have, so far they are making 80K, and the 6K they will save into the retirement, 60K will save into retirement, and 30K will pay tax. Okay, that's a tax. Then they have another expenses, 23K. So you have about 20K left. How do we do the plan for this family? Okay, let's show the financial cost. So those what they have so far on the left side, right? But after we plan, we have a full solution for them. And those solutions may not be just FFIU, right? So those are the solutions we feel is most suitable for this type of family. So hopefully everyone can learn. The first thing first, we want them to have a peaceful retirement life. Both of them, they may have the pension, they have a social security since they work for so long, right? But they do worry about inflation. They worry about market fluctuation. So first thing we talk about is income equity. For this one, just very simple. They put in ABC, right? Everyone just make sure when you do those things, it's a 3-step. ABC, done, right? So first thing they put in $500,000. That's A. What do you put? $500,000. What you get is all the money, if you don't use it, every year give you 10% of the interest on the income benefit. Okay, income benefit, we call income base. So this one grow every year, 10% simple interest. Since they want to work for a little bit long time, they have a long longevity of life, they want to until the husband the wife reaches 65. So that time, husband reach 69, right? 69. So they can get the number 3C here, is a guaranteed lifetime income for joint life. As you can see, joint life. So they can get a guaranteed 100,000 income for life until the last one passes away. Follow me so far. Okay? So they have their social security, they have their guaranteed income, so they never worry about the income for life after the age 65 for life. Okay? That's the first solution we give to them. And the second one, everyone you will getting old. You may need to take care of yourself, right? You don't want your kids quit their job taking care of you. So we need to have a long-term care to help them. For long-term care solution, simple as well. We have an ABC here. So first thing first, what do you pay is they have since they have cash in the bank, they pay one lump sum, $157,000. Once they put it in, they're done, because they're done. If they never use the money, the kids will get a guaranteed $250,000 death benefit tax-free. But the purpose is for long-term care. So for the kids, if the husband and wife, they got like a long-term care event, either one got a long-term care event triggered, they got $10,000 per person of one qualified for life and the life unlimited benefit. So that means $120K for per person, right? Long-term care benefit for life, tax-free. So that's the second option we offer for them. And third option is the survivorship view. Why is that? The people, they may have a lot of estate tax issue in the long run. So that's the way we plan for them. Since they have 2 kids, This is a survivorship VUL. So we put in about a gift amount, less than $72,000 a year for 20 years. So how much they put in total? 1.37 million. But then what they get is a guaranteed 8 million for death benefit until last one passes away. And the market may grow, since it's VUL, market may grow. In a year, it may grow to 12 million or 15 million, depends on which the year the last one passes away. Okay, that's the third one. We help them for using 1.3 million to save them 20 million asset tax-free. Okay, and the last one is for growth. For many engineers, we want to do the index. For index return, right, you may up and down a lot, but we do have something called buffer index strategy. For this one, when market go up, you get a much more than market growth. They give you 1.25 or 1.35x market return, but when market go down, they give you buffer, means the first 5 or 10 or 20, depends on the protection you want, they don't lose your principal. So that one, they got your loss recover. And even better, if you invest this for long term, if you pass away a market really bad, right, like a Japan market for the last 30 years, when you pass away, you guarantee get your principal back. And all these things, no fee, okay, zero cost. So those are investments, but people don't know how much money I can get. So this one for people invest money from 1994 into the S&P 500 index, your about 1 million income, 1 million asset will grow to 10 million. But using our solution offering in our platform, you will get 15 million and a guaranteed principal back and no fee. So those are the things we offer for the client, as hopefully everyone can learn, and then hopefully enjoy the rest. Next will be Kimmy to give a closing.
Find my client, not me. I have average client. Actually, I want to share with you something. First of all, you guys notice that our theme is that all of our clients, we do a PFS. We want to make sure that we know their situation, okay? We get to know them and we get to know their situation. This is actually a client of mine that's been my client for 15 years. This is, I just recently met them and did an annual review for them. And even when I do annual reviews, I do a PFS for them. Because why? Their situation has changed. My client started out with me when they were struggling and they were young and they didn't have any money. I don't have the first policy that they ever bought with me was actually a term policy, okay? But you know what? That term policy, after annual reviews with them and educating them, we actually converted that term policy in 2009, okay, to an IUL. Okay, and so this client has $250,000 coverage, okay, and he bought this in 2009. And he was a smoker, right? And every single month, guess what? He's putting in on this policy. He's putting in like $110. So you see, it doesn't matter what their situation is, as long as our job is to help them, no matter what their financial situation is. And so over the years, okay, doing their annual review in 2018, I met with them again, and you know what? They have the protection, but they needed the long-term care. So then I opened another policy for him, okay? This is $350,000. We opened 2018, okay? This policy. Now, we didn't convert the whole thing because why? He's a smoker. Financially, it's very hard for him to pay the whole, as switching over. And he's currently with both of these policies, that's what, roughly $600,000, right? But affordability, he couldn't do it at that time. He didn't want to do it, but he has $350,000. This has long-term care in it, okay? And so this policy, he's actually putting in every single month. He's putting in about $545 a month into it every single month. Okay? Now, let me share with you something. This family, because of annual review, because of doing PFS, this family, I have about 8 policies with them. You see, we try to build our client's financial foundation. Isn't that true? So educating them one time is not enough. We've got to see them we got to do annual reviews, okay? And their situation changes. So we also have to do in terms of their PFS. Now, in 2020, 2021, okay, this family decided to go out and open a business. They bought a gas station. So when they did that, they got a loan for the gas station, and so we got a $1.1 million term policy for him. This is a $1.1 million term policy for him to cover in the event if something happens, it will pay off the loan. Okay? And so you see, as our client situation changed, the products have to change. Does that make sense? Okay? Now, currently this client, their situation is they have a gas station, okay? I met with them in June. This is their situation. The take home is about $11,000, right? And after their expenses is about $8,000. They've got some money saved up, $48,000 into their saving, $10,000 in checking. They've got about $365 in the wife, and then here, this is their cash value, the husband and wife's policies, right? And so here, their net every single month, this is the business loan, but their net every single month is about $3,000. So let me ask you a question. With our diversified platform, what are some of the products that we can help them with? So far, even though I've shown you that we've got several products, what else can we help them with? Anybody? Louder? Okay, recruit, join our business, all right, and what else? Well, we could also help them with debt roll-up in terms of their loan, right? Teach them about a debt roll-up, right? How about, you see right here? Let me share with you their current situation in terms of their financial foundation. This is their financial foundation right now. So the husband has $850, the wife has $750. They have no debt, the business loan, okay? Personal debt, they don't have any personal debt. Emergency fund, right? And then their investment. And their goal is husband and wife, so they're protected in terms of personal, right? Now, no debt, but their ultimate goal is what? They need about 6 months of their income. So here, even though they have 58, I told them they need to save more money for emergency fund, right? And then we can still help them on retirement. Plus, also, he's got one more child that he's got to make sure that he plans for his kids' college education, okay? And so, you see, as our clients grow, as their situation grows, we have to make sure that it takes a long time. Just because a lot of times when people see the financial foundation, what happens is that they say, oh, you know what? I've got all of this. It's true, you have all of this. But do you have enough of it? Does that make sense? Do you have it, is it properly? Do you have proper protection? Is your debt down to zero? Do you have enough emergency fund? Will you have enough in terms of investment? So our clients, it takes a long time for our clients. We don't just see our clients one time and that's it. It takes a long time for us to help them build up their financial foundation the right way. So our diversified platform, this is in the U.S. Our diversified platform is, yes, we can help them with term policy, whole life, universal life, index universal life, final expense, long-term care. That's in terms of protection. What about critical illness, disability, home and auto, group benefits, travel insurance, personal and commercial. But also in terms of investment, 401k, 529, ETFs, IRAs, SEPs, simples, profit sharing, pensions, variable annuities, fixed annuities, mutual fund. Also, we have funeral concierge, health supplement, college planning, debt consolidation, will and trust. But I think the ultimate product is what? Our opportunity. So remember that when we're going out there and we're talking to our clients, make sure that we're offering our clients a diversified platform. Thank you very much.